Loves Sports TV, or in this case, Brandon Loves Life TV. I'm gonna talk about something in this video that I rarely talk about because I mostly allocate this to sports, and I have other channels that I talk about more personal, more intimate things. But since this page reaches a larger audience, I think it's important to even talk about it even on this channel. I want to talk about how people can, if you allow them to, make something that's supposed to be intended to be a happy time in your life a miserable time. And to be honest with you, they can express their opinions and be really harsh and not show love. And everybody's not going to be cool with everything that you talk about. What's up, Louise? I see you on here, man. What's going on with your family? And they can, be cruel and very judgmental. But what I'm learning about life is to just focus on the overwhelming majority of people that support. Like most of y'all that come on this channel, y'all love my content. Y'all are supportive. But every now and then you have that little dumb troll that wants to come on here. What's going on with you, Jolo? I never seen you before. Welcome to Brandon Loves Sports TV. Just remember to keep it respectful on this channel. Don't call LeBron James the GOAT, and don't say unnecessary dumb things, and you'll get along fine here. But to something more serious, what I want to speak to is the fact that I'm remarrying. Again, I'm engaged to a beautiful woman and awesome, and we're getting married in a number of months. We're planning our wedding. We're purchasing a home. We're making some major life choices, life changes, and I'm very excited about it. And the overmajority of people, thank you, man. But let's kind of let's not talk about that on this channel. We'll keep it more serious. I got some stuff about that I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna get on him later. I trust me, but this is a more serious video here. And to be honest with you, truthfully, a lot of people support it. The majority of people do, but the ones that don't can say some really, really hurtful, really just disgusting things. And the truth of the matter is you got to learn, especially as a Christian like I am, you got to learn how to just love your neighbors yourself, turn the other cheek, all the scriptures, and, love those that hate you and all those things. But it's still, yet and still, even though that's all true, it's funny how people that don't know you, they want to tell you your whole life story and they never met you a day in their life, They watch a couple of videos on YouTube, listen to a few songs, read a couple of books of motivational speaking and whatever else I do, and can make an assumption about me based on that. Now, when you take the word assumption, shun. So when you assume something, you make an ass out of you and me. And that's basically what happens. Man, what's going on with you, brother? I appreciate you, main event. And so people make a fool out of themselves by just saying stuff that has this. And some people they mean well, but the vast majority of them they just want to have something to say just to be negative because they hate their poor, miserable lives, and they want to make your life miserable. And it's just unfortunate that it's people like that. And, I've had people say just some really hurtful things about me, because my wife passed away and I'm getting married again. And some people can't understand why I'm doing it again as quickly as I am. The truth of the matter is I say this a lot, that you can't put a timeline on God's timing. The truth of the matter is my wife has been she passed away nearly 2 years ago. We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of her passing away. This woman that I'm with, I've known her. I know her longer than my wife. Now, was there ever any past between us? Absolutely not. We never had any kind of relationship, romantic, or anything of that nature. You know, we just at one minute, at one point, she was a member of my church. The next, the next down the line, many years later, I became her pastor. Though, so there was never anything personal outside of us just having a personal relationship, but not anything like that. Like there was never, other than us being cordial to one another, being friendly with each other, but there was never anything intimate that was like romantic or sexual or anything for that matter. Because I was the vast majority of the time I interacted with, I was a married man, and I wasn't a cheater. So, and I've seen them. It's unfortunate that that's why I'm spending less and less time on Facebook and more time with you guys. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've had more disrespect and just hurtful things said about me from the Christian community. Go figure. Than you all that come on here. Y'all sometimes, like, I feel like y'all are my family, the way y'all come on here and show up for me and all these things, and we talk about sports and we laugh, we have a good time. But I mean, before you say stuff about people, make sure you know who people. Nah, don't do that. That's not my mentality, Ghost man. I don't feel like that way. Love those Christians. We don't damn anybody on this channel, especially not my brothers and sisters in Christ. But people tend to say things that are really hurtful when they don't know the whole story. And I was always taught, if you don't know stuff, always keep your mouth closed. That same mouth you choose to criticize and bring people down with, use that same mouth to pray for people. Or at the very least, try to get an understanding. The Bible says wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get an understanding. So go to your brother. The Bible talks about that. Go to the brother that you feel like has offended you. Whatever issue you have, if you have an ought against your brother, you're supposed to go to them. And it's just unfortunate. I'm just talking life on here. I'm not putting nobody down, not ostracizing or criticizing anybody or throwing any stones and casting aspersions. But, we have to be careful what we say about people because you don't know the whole story. You don't know how they got to where they are. You don't know what I went through in my marriage. You don't know anything. So if you don't know nothing, best thing to do is just sit this one out. And I know some people get hurt in their feelings and they don't understand things. But sometimes it's just best, some of the hurtful things that's been said about me and my fiance and different things like that. When, as those y'all know my story, that my wife absolutely loved my fiance. They were friends. But it was not like she was trying to get with me. As a matter of fact, they were better friends. They spent time together. I had nothing. I wasn't even involved in a lot of the interactions they had with each other. Because I'm a loyal man. Whoever I'm with, that's who I'm with. I don't really like to mingle too much with female friends of someone I'm either seeing or I'm married to. That's relationship one-on-one. You don't get involved in stuff like that. What's going on, H-Town boy Brown, Tyler Brown, my man? What's going on? Hope all's well with your family. So, sometimes, people, some well-meaning people, some people they're just not well-meaning. They just want to stick their nose in people's business and talk and flap their gums and don't know what they're talking about. And they cause more damage with their mouths, than they would do if they would just, I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. Just be happy for a person. Why not that? Because we don't know. You don't know why God sent somebody help. Why God? Because the truth of the matter is, what I was going through with losing my wife, the woman that I'm with now, had she not been in my life, then it wouldn't go well. I mean, let's just be honest. Like, I wouldn't be doing as well as I'm doing had it not been for her. And so, I just want to say to you, just throw caution to it. I mean, don't throw caution to the wind, but be careful, be cautious before you speak on something that you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. On my channel, if you was in my comment section, those of y'all that know Brandon Loves Sports TV, we all know what would happen. So that's why I love y'all, because I can be a Christian, but I can be real too on this channel. So if y'all don't like it, you want religious Brandon, go to my other channel, my C. Brandon McCullough channel. Go over there, check that out. Listen to my Christian music over there and inspiration where we minister there. I still serve the same God. I'm still representing the kingdom wherever I go. But this one is a little bit more for folks that just want to let down their hair and just talk sports and just have fun and kick it to the breeze and just, just be on some just real type stuff on this channel. So I'll thank y'all for listening to my rant. I appreciate y'all. Please like, share, subscribe. I got more content coming. I promise y'all. I was going to jump on some sports stuff, the NBA, all that good stuff. I'm going to do something on some stuff on Malcolm Jamal Warner and his passing. I've been so busy. I want to do something about for him, a tribute video to him. I'm going to get around to doing. I just haven't had time to do it yet. But much love and prayers to the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner, whom we know as Theo Huxtable. Man, I appreciate Main Event. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love in the super chat, man. God bless you, man. Like I say, y'all show up for me, man. This is one channel where I know, man, I can count on, my family, man, to come in here and just show love, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep me in your prayers. Brandon Love Sports TV. What's going on, my man? Cottage, my God. What's happening? I'm going to come back on it. Let's talk sports. I need to lift my spirits up. I'll be back.